Now.
Yep.
Are you
यार
audible,
Linkin
Chips?
Park नहीं यार just checking. It showed me Linkin Park video for some reason. Uh, Let me just check. It's taking an awfully long time to load.
Oxida is closely following Spandan here within a second, just
Yeah, I'm
above a second.
audible. Say something.
Say something. Whoops,
All
sorry.
right, we're both live. So, yes, welcome back, everyone. Thank Codemasters. Thank their brilliant coding skills. Well, they are the masters of code, as they self-proclaim themselves to be. And well, we've had a moment in the time we were away, and we were trying to get the lobby, this broadcast rather, back up. Jin has retired. He had a couple of spins, and he couldn't do much after that, and he decided to give up on the session for now on this race. Easy level bot had a spin. He has boxed for the hard tires. Up ahead, Oxford has not been able to make a move on. Sorry, Spandan, his teammate, but Spandan picked up a 3-second penalty in the process. So the two Mercedes boys, is going to be interesting to see how the rest of the race pans out.
Yeah,
And
it will
Ibrahim
be.
in the pits. And Vifix was battling with Anton. Great battle between the two of them. I managed to catch that around lap 17 or so. It was a great battle between the two of them. And Vifix got past, and now he's gapped Anton as well. So Abhishek still behind Thakurva. Thakurva has been on Caesar's tail for I don't even know how many laps at this point, but he's really doing a great job at it. Let me just, my apologies, I should be saying all this out loud, but I shall just send it out to everyone.
Oh, and Thakurva has fun.
Spin. Yep, I was just looking down on my screen. So Thakurva, I think I should not be looking down. Thakurva, and he's now down in P10, just ahead of his teammate. So Thakurva has done really well considering. I think his tires really heated up, stuck behind Caesar for what was it?
Yeah, now
7, 8, 9 laps.
Utkarsh is right at the back of Abhishek, and this should be an overtake as Abhishek doesn't have DRS on Caesar, but he's not making it easy.
Thakurva in the pits, but Abhishek's really fighting it, as you rightfully said there, and he's really forcing Utkarsh out there onto the curbing, and Utkarsh has to stay behind for the moment. Abhishek's in the Alpine. Alpines are known for their defending prowess at Hungary. Well, Thakurva has switched on to another new set of mediums, so I think that's a sensible decision. 17 laps on 17-18 laps on mediums.
Yep, it should be possible, no?
See, I expect that if the
we have 13 laps to go.
My bad. Sorry. I was considering it as 38. Sorry. So if the medium runners really want to make any inroads, they have to either pit now for mediums, or they need to have good pace and extend the stint and then go on to the soft tires, which is a risky move in my opinion, because softs, you never really know how long they'll last at Hungary. Caesar really not making too many inroads on the two Mercedes, but he's still, I think he's using the best of his talent there. As Andrea Stella very famously told Fernando Alonso, use the best of your talent, and he's doing exactly that. He's able to hold
ironically being chased by Alpine though.
But yeah, Abhishek's right there. Azur and Vifix battling once again. I believe they were battling at the start of the race as well. And Vifix right behind Azun with DRS. Azun moving to the right side of the track. Is Vifix going to be able to do much? He does not do anything on this occasion. Looks for a move into turn 1, but he can't do anything. And he has to settle for P9. Has a bit of wheel spin at the exit of turn 1. Yeah, Vifix not being able to do anything there. Oxida is closing up to Spandan once again after a bit of a hiatus, it seemed like, in the mid part of the race.
Yeah, and you can see that Spandan's light is blinking. Meanwhile, Oxida doesn't have too much ERS either way. So they've really been dumping their ERS and getting ahead. I mean, it doesn't really matter to them too much right now because they're so far ahead.
Yes, absolutely. And although I expect that the two of them would be looking to split strategies now, and Utkarsh heading past Abhishek, and Abhishek, no, he has spun. Abhishek says the Alpine has been spun. All right, so Well, Otmar will not be very pleased with that. Neither will, well, not Lawrence Stroll. I was thinking of Lawrence Stroll. But yeah, Abhishet's now down in P9, about 2 positions ahead of the driver who was close to him, Thakurva. Let's see what Abhishet decides to do. I don't think he's going to pit, but somebody who is going to pit is Azun. He and Vifix were embroiled in a very close battle, and Azun in the box. I think he's just going to go on to another set of mediums. No, it's pointing risks. Ibrahim stacking up on penalties like Hamilton stacks up on championships. So great, not great, sorry, by Ibrahim here. Up ahead, the two Mercs are still close by, but I expect at least one of them to make a stop within the next lap or so. What do you think?
Yeah, because I mean, it doesn't make sense for them to go into the pits together, that's for sure. But Oxidize, look at how close he gets in the second sector to Spandan.
So Abhishet with a penalty. Oh, painful for Abhishet. But yeah, I think Oxidize is running a higher downforce setup because you can see visibly how much he gains in the corners and through these tricky sections, but then he loses it all down the straights. So whether either he's running 50-50 wings or Spandan is really able to do well with whatever he is running setup. But let's see. You can see through the final corner, if you're on board with Oxidize there, how much he gained, but look at how much he's going to lose now despite being with DRS and likely using battery as well. He's not gaining at the rate at which you expect a driver to gain with DRS and battery, and he gets very close. Well, Oxidize, it's painful, but I expect that both are going to box onto soft tires.
Yeah, meanwhile, Utkarsh is right at the back of Caesar as well. This move should happen as soon as next lap probably.
Yeah. I want to ask you, do you think that if the two Mercs pit, they can come out and still be able to overtake Utkarsh and Caesar? Are they going to have enough pace? Because if you consider the fact that Hungary's pit lane is not necessarily the longest, but it's not easy to overtake around here. So
yeah, that is true, and Caesar is really proving that with Utkarsh right now. He's not letting him by at all. So yeah, it's going to be a tricky situation there with the Merc boys.
They should maybe look at tire conservation rather than battling with one another in a way not too dissimilar to what Red Bull did with, Max Verstappen and Daniel Ricciardo did at Baku 2018. They should really be working in tandem, helping each other out with DRS and, just taking these tires to the end. But I don't think they're doing that at the moment because they are really, Oxidize at least is really pushing from what I can make out.
He is, definitely is.
Both cars' batteries blinking, so look, it's dicey. I, as a driver myself, have done a strategy wherein I did some 26 laps on the mediums at Hungary, but that was in a F1 21, and the tires are really crap at the end, so they are risking puncture territory. I think I was myself at about 60-70%, but never say never. Anything can happen, and something has happened to, who's that? Abhishet again on those hard tires. He has had a moment. So something happened there, and it was misfortune to Abhishet in the Alpine. And Thakurva with the new fastest lap of the race, chasing down URL Pradeep, who's on pretty old mediums as well. Mosquito also stuck in a bit of no man's land there on quite worn mediums. At this point, okay, I want to say something, but commentator's curse reigns supreme. It didn't happen last time, so I'm just going to take a risk and say only thing that can bail out the medium runners now is a safety car, which we haven't seen for a while. The last one we saw was for Srikanth, who had a crash while chasing down, I believe it was Caesar as well. So yeah, the two Mercs are in a very close battle. Thakurva getting past Pradeep. Pradeep, I don't think, made life too difficult for Thakurva there. Alfa Romeo 8th and 10th. What do you make of that?
Well, it's a good. I think they were pretty much at the same position at the start of the race, so I don't think they've come up the field too much there. Meanwhile, we have Utkarsh still stuck at the back of Caesar, so he's not getting past that Aston Martin. VFix down in P7 is making slight inroads into Smith Shah right now, not at the rate he'd want to.
And Pradeep really just moving out of the way, doing everything apart from laying out a red carpet there, Pradeep. But he really made life pretty easy for Azun there with Aston Martin overtaking the McLaren there. So let's
It
see.
looks like
And
Utkarsh is actually a little bit closer to Caesar this time around.
but look at the grip he has. He's only on 3 lap fresh hard tires, but look at this. Well, he's in a Red Bull. I mean, I can't forget to mention that versus an Aston. So
Yep.
Caesar really doing quite well to hold off the Red Bull for so many laps. And well, I assume that the two of them are not going to be
No,
boxing
Malav, we
till
are
the
not
end of the
ignoring
race.
you. We are just not paying attention to what you were saying. I don't
That is
know,
a form of
but
ignoring.
yeah. Meanwhile, Utkarsh is saving my ass over here
On
by
Caesar, he's
trying to
gonna
make
make
an
a move
overtake.
down the inside at turn 1 on Caesar and the Aston. The Red Bull with the superior grip and the better tires and obviously the better car. He does get past the Aston Martin there, but they're still side by side as they go down into this downhill section. Caesar makes the move down the inside. He taps Utkarsh
Oh,
and they make contact. This is horrible for the both of them because Caesar might have some front wing damage and well, Utkarsh is really, his momentum has been disrupted there. His train of, no, not train of thought per se, but his momentum has been disrupted. Mosquito now right behind
did
Caesar.
Caesar just
So
do a
I
Lando Norris?
possibly.
Oh, and we have some comments coming in from Malav who just activated his sarcasm probably right now by saying, "Oh, best friends
Best
there."
friends. So up ahead, still the two Mercs are, well, they are out for blood with one another. Ibrahim on easy level bot. I think easy level bot just made the move on Ibrahim there. So nothing doing for now between the two of them. But yeah, look at Oxidize. I think Oxidize is staying within 3 seconds. He is doing exceptionally well to do so.
Yeah, but
He's
you
really
see what
getting himself.
Oxidize has done
Look
here.
at turn 1. Oh,
You see what Oxidize has done
and he
here.
spins.
Oh no.
So that's exactly what I was trying to say, that his tires would really be crying
As
for
long
help
as he
now.
doesn't have any damage to the rear wing or the front wing, it's no harm done.
But well, so I think Caesar and Utkarsh's little excursion there, looking
Yeah,
at each other's
give him
cars in a bit more
give him a
detail,
little bit
helped
benefit
out
there.
Oxidize, yeah. Absolutely. And Oxidize really needs to calm down, get his tires cool down, and just take it smooth to the end. Spandan up ahead has just been gifted a lifeline here. His teammate, his closest competitor, has just taken himself out of the running to some extent. Well,
Yeah,
not to some
meanwhile going
extent.
on board with Utkarsh, he's now chasing VFix. So
And Ibrahim very close to easy level bot. These two have come close the last lap as well, and they come close once again. Ibrahim with the better grip on the Haas driver, but well, easy level bot stays ahead, keeps the Alpine of Ibrahim behind. And yeah, speaking of whom, Utkarsh on Vifix. So fastest driver, one of the fastest drivers versus possibly the fastest car on track right now. What do you make of it?
yeah, there should be a move in the next lap or so, unless I think Utkarsh makes a mistake. Let's see the straight line speed of the Red Bull now behind the Williams. He's not really closing
The Red Bull is
down.
already faster. The Red Bull is faster than the Williams. I just turned on telemetry for a bit and they were kind of said, I'm not going to reveal anything else. No crucial details given out here. But alright, so Mosquito is now falling into the clutches of Smith. What's happened
Oh, and
to
there's
Pradeep? He's retired in a very odd place and it's a safety car. Alright,
no, I think it's a VSC. That's a VSC because I don't see the safety car out yet.
That's a VSC, but are we gonna see anybody box? Easy level bot in the box. He's gonna change onto the soft tires. He just gets his car slowed down just in time there.
Yeah, but you know, this is a big gaining point for Spandan and Oxidize because they lose minimal time behind the VSC if they box.
And well, Oxidize can get his tires cooled down. This is the best opportunity for him to do so. What I sincerely hope, I have myself done it to my, well, I've shot myself in the foot on too many occasions.
Spandan stays out. Spandan doesn't box. Let's see what Oxidize does.
He is not gonna. There's no point boxing now. I'm saying that I hope nobody gets a drive-through. Sincerely hope so. I've done it on too many occasions and it really hurts. So
Caesar, Utkarsh, Sumit. I think everyone is staying out.
yeah, no point boxing, and Vifix really slowing down Utkarsh there through the final corner, penultimate corner, run up to the final corner. Well, I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe Utkarsh was a bit too eager to get going again, but we still have DRS. All right, DRS enabled. We have green flag conditions, and the field can get back to racing speed once again. Utkarsh is going to make a move down the inside at turn 1. Yes, he is on Vifix.
Oh,
He gives
and
him the
he.
space, but Utkarsh gets onto the curbing there, and well, he put the power down a bit too early. Anton and Abhishek's battling as well. Anton down the inside, Abhishek's around the outside. Abhishek has had too many spins this race, but Anton with superior grip, or does he? Abhishek's looking to make a move down the inside. No, he decides to back off just at the right moment there. But well, close between Utkarsh and Vifix. Utkarsh really went for a all or nothing dive there at turn 1. Won't you say?
Yeah, he really did. But thankfully, he's not lost out too much time behind VFix there. He's just 6 tenths adrift right now, and that seems to be the closest battle. And oh, okay, Abhishek's is also close to Anton, so that's another. I thought Abhishek's got in front of Anton.
No, Anton stayed ahead. Well,
Okay.
Abhishek and the both of them were battling, but I think this is also a battle which is going to progress in these final few laps of this race. Spandan has started lap 32 of 35, so well, Oxidize really didn't do himself any favors there with the spin. But yeah, I think Spandan has really been in control and he's done a very
Meanwhile,
good
just
job.
look how much Utkarsh gained on that last corner on VFix. He is probably going to try.
Down the inside, around the outside, he is choosing sides here.
Oh, and
he
they
runs
touch.
back of the Williams. Yeah. And Utkarsh with the better grip, Vifix with, well, let's see what Vifix can do in response. I don't think he can do much. Although Utkarsh's line is going to be compromised, Vifix himself had to lift there. So, well, not exactly ideal for either of them. They lost a bit of time to those around, but Utkarsh, well, is free again to set off the Smith and, well, try to regain what could have been.
Meanwhile, Smith is right at the back of GRL Mosquito there.
Yep. An easy level bot Haas, fastest lap, alright. Only driver on the soft tires there. And I think if you look at the tire situation, URL Pradeep was on the soft tires, so I think he just on his outlap made a grave mistake. What's happened to Utkarsh? He has spun!
Oh no.
Oh, and I can hear my audio well mirrored again, so can you just check if that is a problem on your end or what's going on? But behind Utkarsh, Anton making the move down the inside at the penalty, well, just before the penultimate corner, start of sector 3, and then side by side Utkarsh is going to stand down the inside. No, he is not. Anton makes a major mistake there. Now Abhishek is looking to gain in all of this, and well, Utkarsh still staying ahead in P7. Anton tried to go for a move, but then he had a bit of a squirrely moment there at the just before the penultimate corner, and Abhishek's looking to make a move, gaining the slipstream, possibly using battery as well, but no, he stays behind for the moment. But Anton gets a bad exit out of turn 1, and Abhishek is going to send one down the inside. Yes, he is. He's going to make the move before they reach the corner. I think he is, yes. So Anton not really having much to defend with after his mistake there while trying to...
Oh, and Abhishek goes wide.
A mistake. And that is very reminiscent of Damon Hill, and I think it was Jack Villeneuve in 97. Driver on the grass at that corner, and well, it's not for the lead, but it's for P8. So great battling between these two, won't you say?
Yeah, definitely. Some nice and fair battling there, right there. Meanwhile, we have Smith, who's still about 6-7 tenths behind GRL Mosquito right now. We have Abhishek, who's close by. Thakurwa is also reeling them in slowly. We have a yellow flag, and that is Utkarsh again. Isn't that the same corner?
1 lap later, what is he doing? He needs to relax. Why is
that Red Bull is not going to like that at all.
Yeah. Red Bull really not having a good time. Smith very close to GRL Mosquito. This is the penultimate lap of the race. Let's just forget to mention that another yellow flag for Utkarsh yet again. He's going to be overtaken by Ibrahim now. Yes,
yeah, but don't miss out that GRL is also close to Caesar now. He's within the DRS window.
Much closer.
Smith yeah,
much closer to Mosquito. And Smith, like, look at the grip Smith has. I think there's going to be a move coming up soon for Smith. Anton and Abhishek still battling side by side through the same corner. Wow, these two are really giving us a proper show.
And when look at Thakurwa
for now. on Abhishek's as well. So he is back up, caught up to this pack again after his spin as well, and he gets so close to the rear end of the Alpine there. The Alpine taking the very well. Why is he going onto the spin curve there? That's a bit of a risk, unnecessary one as well. But Thakurva through the chicane. Look at these three are just. This is a classic F1 battle, I would say.
It really is.
On the soft tires, he just out on track. Spandan pits. Why does Spandan pit? Why does Spandan pit? What's he pitting onto soft tires? Why?
What is that? Why would he do that? Why on earth would he do that?
Look, I'm just gonna say that even if he was risking a puncture, he might as well gone for glory, because you can really make it happen.
And there's a sector 2 yellow flag, and that's easy level bot.
Oh, I think what's happened is that that's a my team glitch. So the game has this glitch wherein if you don't switch onto the tires in time, you are going to be disqualified. But no, I don't understand. We had the intermediate conditions, so we didn't necessitate the need for a box. Meanwhile, Oxida is after his spin and obviously on one really old medium tires is really struggling against Caesar, who has caught up to him and is likely to make a move sometime around now. Behind him, Mosquito, and
but I don't think Caesar is close enough to make a move, because there's only one sector to go now for Oxidized to win this Grand Prix now.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Smith is right at the back of GRL.
Yep, and after his trials and tribulations, I think Oxidized is finally gonna come across the line in the Mercedes. He's gonna come out on the penultimate corner. He drove a very good race. Despite his spin, he has done enough to secure the win at the Hungarian Grand Prix, and he comes across the line, and well, it's a fantastic victory. Great one.
So Oxidized takes the victory here, followed by Caesar, followed by GRL, Mosquito, followed by Smith Shah, followed by VFix, who's up to P5 in all of this, followed by Spandan, who I still don't know why he's pit, and then Anton, followed by Abhishek, I think. Right now, yeah, but Abhishek does have a penalty, so he drops to P10. Azun P9, Abhishek P10. Ibrahim coming across the penultimate corner now.
And well, Ibrahim has just had a quiet race, won't you say? Not too much doing for him. Ibrahim crosses the line, P11. He would have hoped for more. Easy level bot had a late spin there. I just caught that on the mini map, and let's see if Utkarsh can get the fastest lap. He did pit onto a new set of soft tires. He can still steal the fastest lap off easy level bot, but let's see. Run up to the line.
He does get it, I think. Oh, and he bumps into the house. So if you could invite our podium sitters, Chips, which is Oxidize, Caesar, and GRL Mosquito.
Absolutely. So Oxidize. Right, Caesar B. Alright. So I have added them, but well, interesting Grand Prix today. Fun race, and well, lots of drama. It ends with Oxidize winning the race. I want to ask him how he felt stuck behind Spandan for the best part of at least 15 to 20 laps. But yeah, I think we're just gonna wait. Do you want to run us through the final positions classification once? Are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I was just trying to figure out the final order.
Yeah, so if you want to just run us through the final classification, or should I?
Yeah, you can do that.
Alright, so Oxidize taking the race win after, well, it took him a lot of effort, but he has managed to hold on and take the win today. Caesar in the Aston Martin defending like the absolute lion, similar to what Fernando Alonso did here in 2021. Gerald Mosquito finishes P3. His medium strategy did work out in the end. Smith Shah in the AlphaTauri finishes just behind him, about 2 turns behind in P4. Vifix from 16th up to P5. Well, in the Williams, nothing matters to him. Spandan P6 after his late pit stop. I want to really ask him why he did that. The two Alfa Romeos, Anton and Thakurva, finished P7 and P8. Azun P9 and Abhishek's P10. He was battling with the Alphas, but well, he had a penalty which dumped him down the order. Easy level about P11, Ibrahim to P12, and Utkarsh with the fastest lap with a 1:18.0 P13. Pradeep, Jin, and Shrikant were our retirees for this race. And I believe we have everyone in the party with us. So, do we? Let me just have a look at that. I think we are waiting on Mosquito, GRL Mosquito. So, let me just ping him. And meanwhile, do you want to start, Yash, with somebody?
Yeah, we can probably start with Caesar, who Caesar that race was less about attacking and more about defending from you, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, with that kind of a car, with that straight line speed and understeer, yeah, it was more about getting the good traction of the final corner, and it's all about just trying to keep the car in the front. But yeah, congratulations to Oxidize keeping those mediums alive and Mosquito as well. Did not expect them to take it all the way to the end, but yeah, they did, and well done.
Yeah, I mean, I think you had a bit of a coming together with Utkarsh, if I'm not wrong, in that Red Bull. Apart from that, I don't think you were pretty much wheel to wheel with anyone, apart from having everyone stuck behind your rear wing. So yeah, I think it is pretty. I mean, I wouldn't say it was a boring race for you, but it was pretty much like nobody in front of you, but everyone behind you sort. So it must have been feeling good for you that you were able to keep everyone at the back.
Yeah, 35 laps flew by, obviously. Didn't realize how quickly the race went. Um, I mean, with 2 laps to go, I did make a mistake on the penultimate corner, oversteered quite a lot. But, maybe if that wouldn't have happened, I might have challenged Oxidize in the end. But it is what it is, right? So, I mean, yeah, P2 still happy.
Yep. Going on to Oxidized Rage now. Oxidized, I am sure you were not expecting that win because we don't know what happened with your teammate and why he pit over there. But you were also following him closely throughout the race until you had your spin. Take us through what you were feeling stuck behind your teammate and not being having a possible way through there. Is Oxidized here?
He is. Why is he not saying anything?
Oxidized, are you on
Oxidize,
mute? Are you sure he's here?
possibly. Yeah, he is. He's in the party.
Oxidize, I cannot hear you for some reason.
All right. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, I cannot hear him. Meanwhile, we do not have GRM Mosquito. Is he coming
He
online?
will not be joining. He forgot and turned off his PlayStation. So,
Yeah, yeah.
well,
I think the Red Bulls are still on a hiatus with talking to anyone right now, but yeah. Anyway, congratulations, Caesar, on that P2 there. Will put you quite some points above the other drivers, so I think you should be getting the Williams as a gift for next race. But yeah, good race from you and the others around. Thank you for joining us, and see you all next week on the realistic division.